Hi guys, Beth here, aka Mediagirl94. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to another K-pop music video reaction. If you haven't already checked out the title, today we are back reacting to Candy Shop and their brand new release, Don't Cry. Now this is a 4-member girl group under Brave Entertainment, formerly, you know, the home of Brave Girls. I'm not going to really get into like the member change until, you know, after the reaction, but they're 4 members, 1 went on hiatus, and they've brought in a 4th girl. We'll talk about it more, but we'll see how different her involvement is compared to when I reacted to their debut with the original 4-member lineup. Oh, K-pop, it just gets more and more complicated with each generation. Anyway, before we begin, if you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. Enough rambling, let's just dive straight back into Candy Shop. Okay, the subtitles are on, let's press play and see what they have to offer. I'm guessing Y2K because that's the trend. Okay, bullying. It's going to be like a ballad. There's a little harmony in the background. Ooh, this little intro. Okay. Okay, vocal. Someone's going to have to explain the space theme. I like how we're getting like the member shots. We haven't had a group shot yet. Now there's flying whales. I also like how we didn't get the group shot until the chorus. I stand by what I said in my reaction to their debut. They've got potential. Just not the ideal management. It's catchy, it's a bop. However, I think I've got the same critique as their debut. I mean, girls cry. I'm 30 and I still cry from time to time. We know I like an M pose at the end. Okay, that was Candy Shop, Don't Cry. I've got quite a few things to say, so let's just get into it. Okay, as I said in the introduction, this is a 4-member girl group under Brave Entertainment, the former home of Brave Girls. I've got my phone with like the details so I can go through like the members. So for this music video and for this comeback, you have Soram, Sui, S-U-I, Sarang and Julia. Julia is the new member that was added. Yuina, it appears she's gone on hiatus, and it says here she went on hiatus May 9th. They brought in Julia on May 13th so that they could continue promoting as a 4-member group, I guess, instead of promoting as like a 3-member group. So my only question is it kind of going to be like a Red Velvet situation where, you know, they start off with 4 members and then they add a 5th member? Because quite frankly, it would be awful if Julia comes along as a trainee, practices, you know, gets to do a comeback with this group, and then like Yuina comes back and is kicked out, or, you know, from what I've read comments online, there's a bit of a speculation of what's actually going to happen because, well, this company, they're very notorious with like member changes and like shifts with Brave Girls. They started off with more members and then in the end they ended with like 4 members. So it'll be really interesting because so far it says they are because on K-pop profile it says they are a 5-member group and it's got all the names of the members. But they're still saying that they're only promoting as a 4-member, so who knows? Fingers crossed, you know, Julia gets to stay, because I definitely felt like she had a bit of an impact on this song. And if I'm going to be completely honest, like song-wise, lyric-wise, instrumentation-wise, I think I gelled more with this song than I did their debut song, but that's like not like pointing out like any members, because Brave Entertainment, they can write a good song. They're just not very good when it comes to managing like the girl groups under their company. So yeah, fingers crossed, you know, we get more information and hopefully like they do come back. I would love if they came back as like a 5-member group. However, that kind of asked the question, well, if they were always going to be 5 members, why didn't they debut as 5? Was someone not ready? Fingers crossed we get more information, you know, probably by the time they do their next comeback. Right, the song was very Y2K coded. It is the most common current trend that every single group, boy group, but mainly girl groups are jumping on, and K-pop is known over the years to have concepts which stick. You have the cutesy girly like pop bright, you had girl crush, you then had like a bit of like dark, and now you've got this Y2K, you've got New Jeans to thank for this. But however, definitely felt like some of like the outfits, like the hair and the makeup, and just going for like everyone having like the unified like black hair, kind of is giving me like a little bit of like Illit vibes, and I'm like, oh, with the current drama going on with like Hybe and Adore, probably not the best time for a group to be like, huh, we're going to copy that image. Because I definitely feel like I preferred the image and like the aesthetic they were going for in their debut over this, because it just feels like, okay, any group that is currently doing the Y2K theme could have released this song. So I don't really think they've got their identity yet as a group, but who knows, that might change in the future when we find out if Julia's going to be a member or if Yuna's coming back, etc, etc. Then they can maybe form an identity. But like right now, this song, I can definitely see it being like a run-of-the-mill, middle of the pack, maybe being slept on because there are other songs that are within this concept that are a little bit better. But for me, this is not a bad song. The music video was a little bit confusing. I thought it was going to be quite dark, going into like the whole school bullying, which is like a big thing in Korea. And then it went into like friendship, and they were on the beach having a good time, and then individual members were walking through space, and there were spaceships and there were floating whales. And some of the music video for their debut, I had like a similar critique where I was a bit like, okay, it's a little bit overboard, and they kind of did something similar here. For me, the song slaps. The music video and some of like the aesthetic choices, a little bit questionable. But overall, like, I would listen to this song again, and it is going on my summer playlist. So, you know, they did something right. In the comments below, I'd love to hear, you know, your guys' thoughts and opinions on the song, the video, the group. Did you like it? Did you not like it? Sound off. Everybody is entitled to their own opinion here on the channel, and trust me, a lot of you guys are very opinionated, especially when it comes to K-pop. Who would afford it? Anyway, let's get into my rating slash ranking. If I had to give Don't Cry by Candy Shop a rating out of 10, guys, it's getting a solid 8 out of 10. 8 is great here on the channel. Song-wise, loved it. Music video-wise, a little bit iffy. I'm not going to tell you what I gave their debut. I will leave a link up here if you want to go check out my reaction. But I can see a little bit of growth, you know, vocal-wise, rap-wise, performance-wise, so all I'll say is they got a higher score, but I'm not going to tell you because I want views on my other video. It's how YouTube works. Anyway, let's just wrap up this video before I continue to ramble. If you'd like to support me and the channel in the future, you can by clicking a like to show me some love. You can click subscribe and tap that bell to be notified when I upload on this channel. At the end of this video, you can check out my last 2 videos or playlist, depending on what mood I'm in when I'm editing this. Until next time, I'm Beth, Mediagirl94, goodbye.